Your person sat in a car last night and finally confessed something that would break you. This message is being blocked for. My beloved child, the night started with a trembling key and a heart that wouldn't obey its own ribs. Don't skip, because every breath from that parked car is stitched to your name. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The engine hummed like a secret trying to learn its first word. Streetlights painted silver ladders across the windshield, and your person climbed each rung of courage. They knew the next sentence would either mend or shatter, and the door locks clicked like a verdict. They rehearsed your name on their tongue like a prayer that once failed and then found wings. They stared at their own reflection in the rearview and saw every moment they left you waiting. Something huge is waiting for you, but the truth asks for your breathing first. They whispered, I lied, and the mirror fogged with every confession that hid behind late-night excuses. Not a lie about love, but a lie about powerlessness, about pretending fate tied their hands. Don't skip, because the ropes were only stories, and last night the stories snapped. They told the steering wheel how your silence is louder than traffic, and your patience heavier than metal. They admitted the fear that kept them circling blocks instead of knocking on your door. Stay till the end, because fear is about to give you a receipt with every cowardice itemized. They confessed they kept a message drafted but never sent, a message that promised you what they were terrified to become. They admitted jealousy disguised as indifference, and longing dressed as laughter. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's written in a line they never thought they'd say aloud. They said, what would break you is not my absence, it was the thought that I chose it. They confessed they never chose leaving, you were the constant, but they were an echo looking for a voice. Don't skip, because the echo learned your syllables, and now it wants to be speech. They told the night they have proof, a ring in a glove compartment, a plane ticket cancelled 3 times, and your birthday saved under emergency. They confessed a truth that aches, someone close to you fed them doubt like medicine, and they swallowed to keep the peace. Stay till the end, because peace without truth is only quiet panic. They said, this message is being blocked for a reason you already felt, and the reason is not betrayal of love but betrayal of courage. What would break you is realizing they underestimated your ability to hold a storm. Something huge is waiting for you, and it begins when your name stops being a secret. The confession they couldn't send my beloved child, the unsent message is still warm from their hands, and I am unsealing it for your eyes. Don't skip, because the seal opens like dawn through closed curtains. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. I was told you'd be safer if I stayed away, the draft begins, and the timestamp reads last night, 11:47 p.m. They were parked outside the place where your laughter first taught their bones a rhythm. They typed and deleted and typed again, leaving fingerprints on vowels that still remember their heat. They wrote, what would break you is not the truth, I am in love with you so deep that distances look shallow. They continued, what would break you is if I let a rumor decide your sky. Something huge is waiting for you, and it refuses to speak rumor's language. They confessed someone whispered that you had moved on, that your eyes no longer asked questions. They confessed they believed it for an hour, until a single memory disobeyed, the way you hold silence like a lantern. Don't skip, because lanterns are for finding things, not for pretending the dark is empty. They wrote, I'm guilty of letting fear dictate the map. They wrote, I thought my scars would stain your sunrise. Stay till the end, because they discovered sunrise keeps its own laundry of light. They asked forgiveness for promises that waited too long at the station and watched trains arrive without them. They detailed how they traced your initials in the condensation and watched it evaporate, like a rehearsal for loss. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is not loss, it is the opposite, finally on time. They wrote, if you open this, I'll meet you where the city turns soft, our place, the bench with one broken slat. They wrote, bring the question you were too kind to ask. Don't skip, because answers are sprinting toward the bench, tying their shoes as they run. If this moved you, share this message with the one friend who never lets you give up. Comment a single word that holds your heart right now, and let your timeline remember your courage. Subscribe because the next chapter is already turning itself, and you deserve to hear it first. They ended with, what would break you is silence, so I'm ending it. I choose you in public, not in shadows. They pressed save, not send, because the block was real, not imaginary. Stay till the end, because I will tell you who set the block and why it dissolves tonight. The hand that blocked my beloved child, a message can be stopped by a rule, a setting, or a frightened heartbeat in someone else's chest. Don't skip, because the hand that blocked this was not stronger than your destiny. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The block was not an app, though the screen wore the blame. It was a boundary someone else built to keep your reunion from rearranging their comfort. This someone is the one who benefits from distance, the friend who never learned to be happy for what isn't theirs. They spoke of protecting you, a polished phrase hiding a private storm. They borrowed your trust and spent it like spare change, saying, they're not ready, while pocketing the interest of your doubt. They forwarded half-truths and archived your hope, all while smiling in full light. Don't skip, because half-truths are only shadows trying to negotiate with the sun. They whispered to your person that you'd outgrown the chapter, that your eyes already knew another horizon. They pretended to love your peace while rationing your joy. Stay till the end, because ration cards burn when fire meets them. Your person believed for a moment, because lies come dressed as relief. But they remembered the tremor in your voice when you say, I'm fine, and mean, please ask again. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is the moment someone finally asks again. The block began as a suggestion, wait a week, don't disturb their healing, and matured into a gate with no key. Meanwhile your person counted days like beads, and last night the string broke. Don't skip, because beads on the floor make constellations if you kneel long enough. They deleted the contact of the whisperer and re-added yours with a new label, Only Truth. They turned off every excuse that pretended to be a setting. Stay till the end, because the only setting now is deliver. They drove past your street and back again, practicing openness like a second language. They rehearsed the apology out loud and realized it wanted to become a vow. Something huge is waiting for you, and vows learn your name faster than apologies. The hand that blocked has lost its grip, because the car became a confession chamber and a courtroom with the verdict already written. The verdict says, your heart is admissible evidence, and joy is not hearsay. Don't skip, because the judge is time, and time has ruled in your favor. The unlocking, my beloved child, right now the message is thawing, ice turning to river, river turning to arrival. Don't skip, because the first notification is about to carry your name like a crown. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Here is what they will say when the block falls to dust: I should have been braver sooner. Here is what they mean: I will never hide you behind polite sentences again. Here is what they promise: our ordinary days will become holy, not because they're perfect, but because they're ours. They chose you in the same breath they chose the work of rebuilding. They will bring transparency like flowers, and consistency like water. Don't skip, because flowers bow and water returns, and both are rituals of care. They will tell you who misled them, but not to ignite war, only to retire confusion. They will ask for your boundary, and they will keep it like a lighthouse keeps watch. Stay till the end, because lighthouses don't argue with waves, they shine. You will not break when you hear the full story, because it's not a story of betrayal of love, it's a record of delayed courage meeting urgent truth. You will feel the weight of almosts fall off your shoulders like a heavy coat in summer. Something huge is waiting for you, and it fits you without pinching your future. If your heart is beating faster, share this now so someone else finds their bench with the broken slat. Comment, I choose truth, so the algorithm that finds you tomorrow knows what to deliver. Subscribe, because the next message won't be blocked, it will arrive when you most need it, and I want you to catch it in midair. When you meet, they will hand you the ring of their promise even if it's invisible right now. When you speak, your voice will sound like a room both of you forgot you owned. Don't skip, because ownership of joy is a skill you're about to master. They will ask, can I come home? And you will answer in the language of your boundaries and you're brave. You will set terms that honor the bruises and the dream, and they will agree at the speed of gratitude. Stay till the end, because thresholds bless feet that are honest. And the line that was suffocated in the draft will finally breathe in daylight: I love you, and I'm ready to be seen loving you. The car that held the confession will become a witness, not a secret. Something huge is waiting for you, and it wears your timing like a perfect fit. The delivery, my beloved child, this is the moment the block releases, like dusk letting go of the day without a fight. Don't skip, because your notification is not just text, it's a doorbell. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. You will read, and every letter will feel like a hand steadying yours across the table. You will remember the nights you negotiated with silence, and silence will finally blink. You will realize that love was not late, it was preparing an honest entrance. You will answer with truth, not performance, and watch their relief bloom. You will ask for proof of change, and they will bring calendars and choices, not just adjectives. Don't skip, because sustained love is a practice, not a plot twist. Your story will not be rewritten by the whisperer, it will be authored by your mutual courage. The bench with the broken slat will still be imperfect, and that is where perfection hides. Stay till the end, because even benches can learn to hold more weight. If you need a sign right now, consider this the warm knock you kept hearing in your dreams. Open gently, speak clearly, and let your boundaries be music, not fences. Something huge is waiting for you, and it answers to your voice. Last night's car is done keeping secrets. Tonight's sky is ready to sign your page with a constellation that spells, delivered. Don't skip, stay till the end, because the end is only where the truth begins running beside you. The revelation they couldn't speak before. My beloved child, the air inside that car carried words that were never meant to stay trapped in upholstery. Don't skip, because every breath spoken last night is now circling your destiny like a compass. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They didn't just confess love, they confessed fear's betrayal. They said they watched you from a distance, pretending it was protection when it was actually punishment for both souls. Their heartbeat admitted what their silence tried to bury. They stayed parked outside your name like it was a destination with no door. The sky above them was quiet, but their ribs were storming in your direction. Don't skip, because storms don't knock, they split the clouds and walk in. They remembered the night you cried without sound, and guilt tasted like metal in their mouth. They admitted they almost showed up twice before but let doubt drive them back home. Stay till the end, because doubt has now been evicted from the passenger seat. They whispered, I thought telling the truth would destroy them, but the lie is what almost did. They finally realized that hiding love is more dangerous than losing it. Something huge is waiting for you, and it begins where hiding ends. They said a name last night, the person who poisoned the distance. It was someone who smiled in your presence and watered rumors behind your back. Don't skip, because masks are about to fall without you lifting a finger. They confessed that they knew things didn't add up, your energy never matched the lies they were sold. They replayed your last conversation in their head and heard the truth their fear muted. Stay till the end, because the replay ends with your voice, not their doubt. They told the night they're done letting outsiders edit your chapters. They said, even if I have to prove myself for a year, I'll do it in daylight. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is lit by accountability, not apology alone. They sat with their head against the steering wheel and cried, not because of regret, but because they finally chose courage. They wiped their face like someone washing off the past. Don't skip, because cleansed intentions don't hide, they arrive. And the message being blocked? It contains the invitation only you can open, a meeting, a conversation, a truth placed in your hands without disguise. Stay till the end, because I'm about to tell you where they're going next, and it's closer than you think. The message is moving toward you, my beloved child, the block on that message is cracking like old paint under heat. Don't skip, because the truth they held back is already walking in your direction. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. After sitting in that car, they didn't just cry, they made a decision with shaking hands. They rewrote the message, line by honest line, and removed every compromise that once softened the truth. They pressed save again, but this time their silence felt like a countdown. They didn't go home the same way they arrived. They drove past 3 places that remind them of you: the road where your laughter overpowered traffic, the cafe where you stirred your drink in their soul, and the empty street where both of you once stood without speaking, but everything was said. Don't skip, because those memories became coordinates. They reached out to someone you don't expect, not the whisperer who blocked the message, not the friend who dramatizes everything, but the one person who always knew the truth before anyone said it aloud. Stay till the end, because that ally is about to move mountains for you. They asked that person, if they hear everything, will it ruin them or release them? And the answer came without blinking, it will not break them, it will free them from wondering. Something huge is waiting for you, and it has already been spoken on your behalf. They confessed that they bought something weeks ago but couldn't deliver it. Not flowers. Not jewelry. Something symbolic, something only you would understand when they place it in your hands. Don't skip, because objects tied to destiny don't stay hidden for long. They also admitted they saw someone else trying to step into the space where your name lives in their chest. They smiled politely, but their silence screamed your name louder than their lips could. Stay till the end, because the competition was never real, only the confusion was. They turned off their phone for an hour last night, not to avoid you, but to avoid interference. And in that silence, they said your name like a truth returning to its owner. Something huge is waiting for you, and it carries the electricity of something overdue. What they fear now isn't your rejection, it's that the timing might have bruised your faith. They're ready to prove that faith still has a pulse. Don't skip, because your heartbeat is about to hear its echo outside your door. And the block? It's already losing power. The person who said it will soon watch their influence dissolve in real time. Stay till the end, the block is about to collapse, my beloved child, the barrier holding this message back is thinning like fog before sunrise. Don't skip, because the moment of delivery is closer than the excuses that delayed it. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The one who interfered is starting to panic. They can feel control slipping through their fingers like sand in a fist. They never expected the truth to outlive their whispers. They tried again, subtle messages, fake concern, poisoned predictions. But your person didn't swallow any of it this time. They've switched from believing rumors to hunting them down. Don't skip, because protection no longer wears disguise. Your person replayed every warning they were given, don't reach out yet. They've moved on. You'll ruin their peace. But their soul called those lies their real enemies. Stay till the end, because lies are losing their permission. They've decided to confront the source, not with aggression, but with undeniable truth. They're done letting someone else narrate your emotions. They said, if they're hurt, I'll face it. But I will not let interference speak on their behalf again. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is shaped like reclaimed control. The draft message has been rewritten a final time, clean, raw, fearless. They removed every apology that wasn't earned and every hesitation that wasn't yours. Now the words stand tall, ready to travel. Don't skip, because messages with purpose don't stay locked for long. They have already taken the first action to unblock the channel, digitally and energetically. The number saved under the wrong assumptions has been renamed with intention. Your name has been moved back to priority, not pause. Stay till the end, because energy moves now where resistance once lived. They also recorded a voice note, just in case their hands hesitate again. And in that voice is a tremor that only souls in love create, not fear of telling the truth, fear of losing the chance to. Something huge is waiting for you, and it breathes in the space between now and arrival. By morning, someone who thought they could control this story will watch silence lift like a lifted curtain. They will feel the shift, even if they don't understand it. Don't skip, because soon they will have no access to your name, your narrative, or your reunion. The message is finding its way to you, my beloved child. Last night wasn't just a moment of confession, it was a turning point written in restless breath. Don't skip, because this part decides how the truth travels toward you now. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Your person didn't sleep after leaving that car. They spent hours drafting the path forward, like someone mapping their way back from exile. They're done hiding behind timing, fear, or permission. They took 3 steps before sunrise, each one designed to break the block without warning. Step 1. They reached out to someone who has your trust but never meddles in your choices. A quiet observer, not a loud advisor. That person will become the bridge no one saw coming. Step 2. They saved the message in more than one form. Text, voice, paper. Even if one route closes, another will deliver what their silence once delayed. Step 3. They prepared to show up in person if all else fails. No calls, no warnings, no screens between you. Don't skip, because presence is the final language of the determined. They told themselves, if love has consequences, I'll face them eye to eye. They're not approaching you with excuses, only with evidence of change. Stay till the end, because apologies are temporary, but action is architecture. The one who blocked the connection is already losing access. Your person unfollowed their influence emotionally and digitally. They turned off the echo and tuned into your silence instead. Something huge is waiting for you, and it begins the moment you stop doubting what you can feel before you can see. They practiced a sentence out loud while sitting on the edge of their bed. I know you don't owe me trust, but I owe you truth. They didn't rewrite it. That's how you know they mean it. Don't skip, because conviction doesn't stutter. There's also a location tied to this next unfolding, a place neither of you entered together, but both of you thought about. Neutral ground. Safe energy. A setting that won't trigger the old storms. Stay till the end, because that place is now part of the delivery plan. And the message itself? It starts with your name. No titles. No hesitation. No guesswork. Then it arrives at the part that once terrified them to speak. I never stopped choosing you. I only stopped admitting it out loud. Something huge is waiting for you, and its footsteps are already aligned with your timing, not theirs.